everybody. Toad here. Well, a lot has happened over the last few days. Let's see, I think the last time we were together, I took out a puppet that, what was it? I guess it was around those ruins. And anyway, I traveled throughout the night and somehow ended up in the radiation area. And within about an hour, I had finally succumbed to a very good death. So I respawned in this area here. I made myself a spear and a stone axe, and I found a cleaver. I killed a puppet, got some human skin, yum yum yum. Found some cotton hoodie, and I made some rag shoes, which don't last very long at all. And I have some trainer shoes. I also found a lighter. There's a little bit of a town that way. This wall right here, this wall is north. This is north. So that wall it surrounds the north of the map and the east of the map. So as you can see right here, right here's a campfire, and this is just a marker. The bonfire. Also, I have a little bit of a shelter in case it rains or whatever. Let me show you over the hill real quick. Well, first off, I think let's find out what time it is, shall we? Okay. Obviously, my watch is covered up, but it's 10:44 in the morning. You can just barely see it over the far left. And over here, you can see the small village that I'm up from. Now, what I did do is I placed a bunch of these bonfires, and this is perfect for finding mushrooms that are beneficial as well as those that are not beneficial. You just don't eat those, but mushrooms have a lot of water to them. Now I'm going to show you, look at this, 8% energy, 73 water. Bladder has just a little bit of water in it. I have nothing in my stomach. I'm basically starving. I got a little bit of a parsnip that I got, a single parsnip down the hill. I just have to be real careful. So I'm up here, I'm away from everything, and just trying to be careful. So I'm going to show you something real quick. This parsnip right here, see all the green on there? Even though it says in there in the writing at the top of the Lepiota Procara, it may be poisonous, eat at your own risk. Well, the nice thing is that the developers at SCUM will put in red those items or those ingredients that will harm you. So I'm going to go ahead and eat these. Now watch this. Okay, so I'm eating it down here at the bottom. If it's nasty to you in some way, like the, I don't know, you get food repulsion from it, you'll need to wait till it gets over to stabilization and then fully recovered before you eat another one, or you're going to throw your cookies up. Now, it added just a tiny bit into my stomach, and now, of course, it's gone, but it's still in my system down here. My bladder is at 12. Okay. So this is building up, 384, 85, 87, 88, and that'll keep climbing until this reaches 0%, and then it'll stop. So I'm thinking 84, yeah, 84%, maybe one more, yeah, 85%. Over here our energy is now at 10%, but it's going to go down rapidly. So what we want to do is search for more of these. Sometimes we get a bunch and sometimes we don't. So now, for those of you that are in the know, this is REDRUM's hardest hardcore Fame Point server. And let me tell you something. This is perhaps one of the hardest servers out there. He changes the settings all the time. So if you're doing too good, and he notices that people are absolutely thriving, he'll put a stop to that. He'll change something. So, okay, let's take a look at this one. Right here. Look at that, we can eat that. Those are some of the best in the game right there. So, let's go ahead and eat that, and we'll take a look. Okay. Good. So that's not icky either. And we got 81% water. Now once that hits 100%, our bladder will start to climb rapidly. But it's all about trying to bring in enough nutrients to help you survive. And that's what this whole thing is about, trying to survive this game. That's what REDRUM wants to know. Now these right here, this bright stuff, I want to show you this. This is nasty. Okay? So it contains poison. It takes effect fairly quickly as the mushroom is very potent. Since it's considered poisonous, eat at your own risk. It's known as wavy caps, species of potent psychedelic mushrooms which contain the toxin called psilocybin. So it does really, really weird things to your HUD, so to speak. We don't need trouble. We don't need any trouble whatsoever with these things. And we're gonna go down and see if we can do some looting. Oh, how about over here? So our fame is 10, 19th place. So we're on the board at the moment. How about that? Don't remember being on the board. Now the important thing also to know is that these puppets are extremely sensitive to sound, and they will call in a horde at a moment's notice, and they hit 3 times more powerful and they take 3 times the damage. I've found that it takes approximately 16 to 17 strikes with a stone-tipped spear in order to dispatch one, and about the same amount with a stone axe. So we have to be real careful with that. Just looking for puppets in the area. It could be out there just waiting for us. So I'm going to try to get the high ground. Try to get somewhat close. And yet not aggro anything that's close by. Is that just because you don't see a puppet on one side doesn't mean that they're not on another. I've been attacked left and right, and we have to be really careful. Now, is that one? He sure is. Look at him. Look at you. Okay, but he's far enough away that he won't see me, which is an added bonus. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing. Just come out to the side. Anybody close? No. Not that I can tell. Okay, so let me just check this real quick. Okay. Oh! Nothing. Not sure that was what kind of tree that was. Maybe a pear tree, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Okay, everything's been looked at. Alright, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, but I'm going to need to take out my handy dandy vat. Okay, alright, here we go. Because that probably strikes the hardest. Nothing, okay. Being basically as quiet as we can. There's no upstairs. And this side of the street for now. Alright, so we're gonna come down here. Listening closely. Let's check our metabolism. Down to 6%. We need to eat something. Let's go ahead and eat. Go back to our little trick here. Okay, being careful. Gets to about 85-90%. Boom. Okay. All right, here we go. Just want to make sure that there's nothing down here. Okay, good. If anything were to be outside, relatively close, we would have called it in here. And we definitely don't want to do that. Okay, like I said, they hit like a freight train. All right. So we did that house, done this, but we need to go upstairs now. Okay, don't see anything there. Don't see anything here as well. Okay, good. A whole lot of nothing. Okay. Down here. And nothing. Okay. Go down to that other little area. Okay. Good, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to go back to doing this. Oh, there's a guy right over there. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I've been, oh, look at that. Okay, so we got a bolt. So I'm not sure how many bolts it's going to take to build ourselves a storage. Okay, okay. I'm doing what they call a double carry. They put this in the game, so when you climb, you don't lose what you got. You don't accidentally drop it. That was a game mechanic. I look at it like I'm, you know, I kind of put it in my pants or something, you know. Okay, get back here. Get ready for that food repulsion, because you don't want to throw everything up. There. Oh, didn't do it in time. Okay. Now, my stomach is going to go down to 0, and I just threw up. I am not going to show you the mess that I left. Now, when you do that, your recovery is something that you don't have to worry about. So I'm going to try to eat that again. All right. I'm going to come back out and down to 7% on my rag shoes. Now that puppet is up this way. I'm not sure how close. So we don't want to be in his back pocket at all, do we? Okay. So it's going to be raining too before we know it. Okay. There's that puppet. Just get out of his line of sight. Don't want anything to do with that. Okay. And then let's come over here. Let's try to get out of here just as fast as we can. Because the other day, and you didn't see this, but the other day I was in here and apparently there was a puppet just, oh my goodness, he was like just on the other side of the building. And yeah, he tagged me. He tagged me real good. I'm gonna swing back out where we came. Kinda. And there he is right there. So, and do this. Let's see if we can just back up and away. Now remember that other puppet is right there, and if he turns around, he will see me. So that's what we have to contend with. So what I might do is, for our entertainment, take him out. Okay. There he is. Okay, he sees me. Okay, let's just pull him back. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so we're going to check him out, see if he's carrying anything at all that we can use. Okay, so he has some gloves. I might be able to use some rags. I'm not sure. Let's see, anything else? Basically, I'm just going to head back home. Alright, so I'll see you next time. I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my channel and seeing what is going on. Again, this is REDRUM's hardest fame point server, and it is a beast. So with that, thanks again for coming by. If you enjoyed what you saw, please give me a like, and if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the team. So, and with that, remember, there's nothing that we can't do if we do it together. Ribbit, baby.